From this video, you will know how and why to make an impact on the United Nations play, and also what the United Nations play condition by country indicator is. To make an impact on the United Nations play, a registered Happy World gamer must first start the Happy World game. Second, transfer the collected Happy Worlds to his United Nations play account. Third, make an impact on the United Nations play by clicking the Impact button in the Happy World section of the dashboard, and then by clicking either the Increase or Decrease Range button on the Allowed Range impactor. This is followed immediately by the impact. This adjusts the width of the range in which the game countries fluctuate. United Nations play participants have the opportunity to make an impact, i.e. balance or unbalance the United Nations play game world in real time. This adjustment, with the help of real users, is beneficial to the United Nations play participants and system kernel. The players of Happy World games are the first participants of the United Nations play ecosystem, and they get the benefit of each impact. Data obtained from organic origins, control signals from players, allows a more accurate choice of all the parameters and terms during the development, testing, and balancing of the United Nations play system kernel. Thus, Happy World game players making impacts are the highest level of game control in the United Nations play ecosystem because they can directly change the span ranges of the United Nations play condition by country indicator in real time. The United Nations play condition by country indicator is a tool for displaying the current status of the gaming world, as well as a top-level management tool in the gaming world. The indicator consists of three parts: the set of United Nations play conditions by country, the arithmetic mean, i.e. average, which calculates the sum of a single United Nations play condition list and divides the result by the number of United Nations play conditions in the list, editable range, the span range created by horizontal lines equidistant from the arithmetic mean. Each United Nations play condition is an integral value for the game country, which includes conditions: game characters, game economy, game military operations, game policy. The higher this value, the better things are in the game country. During the development of the United Nations play project subsystems, most of the system actions are performed and simulated by the bot players of each game country. Their actions directly affect the state of the United Nations play condition of each game country. As the game modules are developed, bot players will be replaced by real players. United Nations play conditions for individual countries can go beyond the ranges currently set. However, the bot players are motivated to take action to return the United Nations play conditions of the countries to the set ranges, i.e. the span range that defines the allowable freedom to change United Nations play condition. Thus, United Nations play conditions for all countries are mainly within the range, between ranges, shrinking to the average if the range is narrow, or creeping up and down from the average if the range is wide. If the span range is large, it means that some countries may have very low and some countries may have very high United Nations play conditions at the same time, and this is an imbalance in the United Nations play gaming world. Similarly, if the span range is small, it means that the conditions are close to the average value, and this is a sign of a more balanced state of the United Nations play gaming world. The span range is managed by registered United Nations play users through impact. Thus, United Nations play condition by country indicator reacts to users' actions in real time.